All right, so we've got Poseidon. So now we're going back to return Poseidon to Gaia and see how all of our people are doing, and if Beta has calmed down, and if Varl and Zoe are expecting a baby, and if Erend found any new music, and if Kotallo is happy. Like, I don't know what else to say about Kotallo. I don't have any expectations for what he's up to. Think there's gonna be any more plants?
Any more what?
Plants. Like if Zoe's been decorating?
Oh, probably.
I should
Look
go
at
to
this
my
place.
room and check out the focus I found in that rebel camp.
Looks pretty. Okay, how are you guys? Erend's still being Erend.
There's a lot more candles everywhere.
Yeah, a lot more candles. You guys really like your candles. You like to have a well-lit room. All right, let's start with Erend this time. Oh, he's got a game set up so we can play with him.
Aloy, you're back. Is something on your mind?
Maybe. It's about the Tenakth rebels and the Oseram.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound good. Let me know how I can help.
Oh, so as I've been clearing out some rebel camps off screen, I found out that the rebels that are led by Regala, they're also buddies with the Sons of Prometheus, and it seems like the Sons of Prometheus are the ones that have taught them how to do machine shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
Oh, or
They're
she could have
familiar
explained it
with
for me.
ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
Thank you.
So, last year we stopped Derval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Well, that's just great.
that's what I
Is there
said.
any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chain Scrape and Barren Light in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this,
You could scan for other focuses.
if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group?
Probably.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
Oh, he's being helpful.
Yeah, I like Erend. Like, I actually really like Erend.
Oh, you can play with him.
Let me know if you
Let's
find
play
any
Strike.
Sons of Prometheus in
Later,
the
though.
Daunt.
Yeah, later.
I'll keep scouting those rebel camps.
Be careful.
Strike is kind of fun, but it is one of those games that's hard to master.
Oh.
So it's on this board game. And you have like little chess pieces that are machines and they all have different abilities, and it's kind of like Pokemon and chess at the same time.
Okay.
Someone's been out in the wilds for a while.
Is that all you have to say? Okay, bye.
I've gotta go. Don't burn the place down.
Yeah, well,
I
there's
won't.
candles.
No promises for Erend.
I know, right? Don't burn the place down, Aloy says, glancing around the room and noticing
Yep.
all of the candles
Like-
everywhere.
I know there's no electricity, and I know this is how they keep the place lit so they can see, but I also can't stop thinking about the fire hazard.
Wait a minute, Tiffany, there's no electricity. Look at this shit on the walls. They have light.
I thought that was just your focus.
Is it?
I don't know. I just thought it was your
This is
focus,
gonna take
like,
a while to
highlighting those. I didn't think there was actual electricity in there.
Okay, Zoe, what do you know?
You're back.
You know nothing. Okay.
I have to go now.
They'll probably have
Farewell.
more to say after I talk to Gaia. All right, well, let's talk to Gaia first then. Wait, did I just knock into you? I am so sorry. Varl, I did not mean to touch your girlfriend's ass. I'm so sorry.
Pushed her. She was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep. Hold up. Equal opportunity here.
No, he's like, whatever.
Yeah, he's like, whatever. Yeah, he doesn't really react either. Okay. All right, let's go talk to Gaia. And then we'll see how everybody is, if everybody has thoughts or feelings or concerns or ideas or emotions or announcements or wedding invitations or...
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Home sweet home, Poseidon.
Fishies.
Fishies!
That's right, because we were underwater.
Yeah.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Okay, cool. You have an exclamation point above your head, so I want to talk to you real quick.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
Okay, how is our progress looking? How is Beta doing?
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's... not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you
I don't know.
expecting exactly?
Someone more helpful, I guess.
She's been through a lot.
Less pessimistic.
Okay, the
It
pessimism
is
I
true,
understand.
she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Yep. Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
straight to like, I don't really like her. I'm like, come on, like,
Yeah, like,
give her time.
Give
like,
her a minute, yeah.
She's been through a lot. Like, she's been basically like kidnapped
Yeah.
since she was born.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but she's just, she just escaped like the only thing and the only people she knows because they're terrible people. So, like, I don't think it's okay for her to not know how to act.
Yeah. And for her to be a little pessimistic, you know? It's all right.
So, all right, we'll see.
Okay, so our other companions.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him.
Yeah, no shit.
In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
Oh, so we gotta
A
go
solution?
talk to him.
I'll check in with him when I can then.
What kind of solution?
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming.
Yeah, she said that.
However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah. She filled me in. It sounds promising.
Okay.
Okay.
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Okay.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident,
What did he do?
he unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. Do we have any questions about the old world? No. Okay.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Okay, so we know Beta has something to talk about. And Kotallo has some ideas. Varl might be having emotions.
Slowly. Slowly.
Slowly, slowly what? Are you trying not to break it again?
Yeah, we heard all about it, so...
Yeah, and we're judging you intensely.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah, I've been here. Okay, never mind. I thought he had something else to say.
I should go.
I guess let's just
Back to
talk. Go
studying
talk
it
to
is.
Beta.
Yeah. Varl disappeared. He must be with Beta. Where is Beta? Is she hiding under the stairs again? Yep.
I think that's just her room now.
You don't have to Harry Potter under the stairs, man. We can get you a room. We could bunk together, you know, have some sister bonding time.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac!
Aw.
Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot.
Party, right?
I think it helps calm her.
Yeah, Aloy would watch it a lot too.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors.
Ugh.
And promised I'd meet them someday. When I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda a while back. I think she knew Elizabeth Sobek.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Huh.
Okay, that's interesting.
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She
liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. When I think back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Yeah?
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
Oh, wow.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone.
Aw, this poor girl.
Yeah. These people, they just treated her like an object.
Yeah.
It sounds like Tilda, maybe she was different.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Aw.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
That didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves?
Damn,
Anything
Aloy.
we could use?
Yeah, you need to, like, let her
Any
come out of
information
that
about
shell.
them is
Come on. Aloy needs to loosen up, dude.
Yeah, and I actually think Aloy has kind of always been like this, and
Yeah.
you know, and that's why everyone was so mad at her at the beginning of the game, because
Yeah.
Aloy like does not take the time to, I don't know, like
Yeah.
just make friends or just try to
Be personable with anybody.
Yeah, but I also don't blame Aloy, just the way she grew up. She was shunned, nobody like wanted her, and then all of a sudden, like, because she, you know, saved the world, everybody's like, oh, Aloy. She's like, you know what, no. So I don't know, like, I understand why Aloy is like that, but she should understand what this girl is going through.
Yeah, because Beta had a very similar upbringing too. Like, you know, she was completely isolated. People didn't treat her like she was a human being.
Yeah.
Except for this one person. So Tilda kind of sounds like it was her Rost almost.
Yeah, so I feel like Aloy should be a little bit more patient with her and
Yeah.
just maybe understand that she's going through a lot. But Aloy is like, anything we can use? Like, okay, I don't care about what you like and don't like. Anything we can use. Like, come on, Aloy.
Meanwhile, Varl's in the background listening to all this shit going, oh, we were so close. Aloy, fucked it up, man. Okay, so she cut you off.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off.
But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things? I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take.
Really?
I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Damn, Aloy, you being a bitch.
Yeah, she needs to, like, take a breath.
Oh. She's being a bitch. Like, I think she's being too harsh.
She really is. I'm gonna go back in there and see if I can apologize.
Oh. Aloy.
That's a fair reaction, given how much I just bitched you out. Like, that is an extremely fair reaction.
She was so disappointed. Oh. Aloy.
Hey, I just, wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
Not that you care.
Look, about earlier,
Forget it. Was there anything else?
What have you been up to?
So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay, well... keep at it, I guess.
Are you getting along with anyone? You know? I know not me, but anybody else?
Everyone is
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Aw,
Yeah.
see?
You
I think
have
he
a
does.
friend.
Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asks me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay. I'm gonna let you...
That's enough for now.
Good.
Just good.
Like, good. Leave me the fuck alone. I hate you. Oh, I hope these two eventually, like, develop some kind of relationship. But right now, they just, like,
Yeah,
no.
they're like...
Like, there is a hard no.
Let's go talk to the... I forget his name.
Kotallo.
Yeah.
This is
looks
not...
like your room.
Oh, this is my room, but what is this?
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regalla's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Sylens, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck. Ow! It bit me!
One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to
Agreed.
figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
Okay.
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know.
Bless you.
Maybe nothing can.
Some, you know, just being a human, just talking
Yeah,
to
just
her,
being nice to her.
I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories
Bless
aside. At least for now.
Sorry, I'm allergic to emotion.
I see.
I can't talk about my family, okay? It makes me sneeze. Ugh. It has nothing to do with the fact that Tiffany decided to paint furniture in the house today.
So the old ones like
It smells really strong in
It
here.
really
because of
does. Like nail polish and anger. Where the hell is he? Kotallo, like that guy gets around. Every time I look for him, he's in a different damn room.
So he gets around, huh?
Yeah, he gets around. Like he just goes, are you in the bathroom? Someone's in the bathroom. Oh, thank God, he's not in the bathroom. Oh, there you are, okay.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Damn, you haven't talked to him in a while.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
No.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Well, I'm glad he likes it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted.
You could paint something.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Okay.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
No.
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Thank you. I think.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Yeah, you guys can be bros. Okay. I don't know how we're supposed to get him to tell us about his idea for his arm.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
So maybe if you stop talking to him like this, maybe they'll have the conversation.
Let's see.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
Tell me what the plan was. Gaia said something.
Okay. Let me see if I talk to him again. Hold on. I have to get the...
What is it?
Okay, it's gotta be in one of these dialogue options somehow.
Okay.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about
That's
it?
all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Okay.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan.
Oh.
I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Huh.
Wow. So Tekote basically was like, hey, you can go. because I don't want you to challenge me.
Wow.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that really sucks.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe
Maybe
when we come back, he'll... Yeah.
I have to go.
May the Ten guide us both.
Okay. Thanks.
Maybe now that we're more friendly, next time I come back, he'll, like, say something else?
Yeah.
Okay, now you guys have something new to say. I can tell. Hey, Erend.
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
Do you have any ale?
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
What?
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Wow! You shit talker! Holy crap!
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Kotallo. It's a Tenakth game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tenakth. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Oh, come on. Give him a
Sure.
chance.
Yeah. Come on, you guys will have a good bromance going.
Yep.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew.
This is true.
That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Aloy, what is it with you and refusing beer?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
He's totally gonna become a movie director after this.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us.
Hell yeah, we
Only
did!
they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
You should know. Sylens is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Yeah!
Damn straight.
Okay.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
Oh, we can talk about Rost?
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
He's like her therapist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool.
Yeah, that's
Elizabeth
fucked up.
Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Wow. Yeah.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
Yeah.
Change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
That's so funny. Like, I remember at some point in the first game, he could not handle some of the things were happening. Like and I guess for everyone, like they haven't seen a lot, so this is just so different.
So
you know,
crazy.
It's like going from, let's see, like what time period you think they're living on, just how like behind in technology they are without all the focus.
400 BC.
Damn. That long?
Well, they have bows and arrows and they have spears, but they don't have like advanced weaponry. I mean, they might be in the early 200s or 300s, but really they aren't using computers or tech of any kind.
So it's from that time period to like 2022. like
further in the future than that, because I don't know, last time I went to the bar, we didn't have the option to have a robot serve us beer. We are just starting to get self-checkouts. So
yeah, and now they have the focus. I kind of see the focus kind of like our phones, you know. I mean, it's a little bit different there, but it's like it's just, you know, we over the years can see the technology keep evolving.
Yeah.
They went from having 0 to like poof.
Yeah. Like 0 to 100 miles an hour in like 2 seconds, and it's like whiplash.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
It blew up.
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Yeah.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
Because he's an
With
asshole.
Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
He's just an asshole. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Yeah.
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Yeah, that's good. That's something we can use, actually. The whole divide and conquer approach.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Zo?
Aloy,
Hey.
Hi.
How's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us.
Yeah, no shit.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of
Cookies?
us can.
A
Chocolate?
tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Yeah, give her food, give her candy, give her beer. Well, I don't know how old she is, so maybe we can't give her beer.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
They don't like each other.
Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Or break anything important.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Oh my god.
Wow, she can hold her own. Like, up until this point, I mean, I know she was a little bit of a rebel among her people, but she was kind of a rebel in the sense of, I'm gonna color outside the lines. Or I'm gonna add an extra pinch of salt to the stew, you know? Like, she was a rebel, but she was like a rebel? And now she's like, I'm gonna beat this guy if he starts shit again.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you sure?
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
Oh, she's badass.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a thunderjaw, but
Yeah.
she could be pretty harsh at times.
Yep.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Yeah, she's pretty tough too.
Yep.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Well, I think Artemis is the next one that we're going after, if I remember right. But I might be incorrect. I can't remember.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That would be awesome.
Crowded, but nice.
Just turn it into a museum.
A museum or a college.
Yeah, just people just come in.
And learn.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
How can you not
I
love
still
Varl?
can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Huh. That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
Okay, so I think we've talked to everybody. We've pissed off our sister again, and now we go and get the next piece of whatever we're doing.